All right. This is it here. I don't know. It took me a while to set all this stuff up. I know y'all still see my stuff in the back, but it is what it is. This isn't officially the first podcast, but it's a little something I wanted to put together to get started with everything. It's called Tequila with Twan. Yummy. Scott Derringer is supposed to be my co-host. I'm waiting on us to get things together. This coronavirus crap has really gotten on my nerves. Hearing me right now is getting on my nerves. It's something I have to get used to. I got used to it a long time ago, back in was it 1998 through 2002 with Herb Kent, the Cool Gent. He was my teacher over at Chicago State for about 3 or 4 years, and a fantastic experience with him. Just getting all his tutelage and learning all his ways and things of that nature. I didn't go into it per se, but I guess I'm going to try it out right now and see how it does. So, pardon my drinking. How kind of want to start off, I want to kind of freelance today, but not really. I have something in mind to do, which is tell everybody about the beginning of my year to right now. It's been a rough road. I know it's been rough for everybody, man. I commend everybody out there for getting through all this stuff, man. Special shout out to Joe Rogan. That's the reason why I'm doing this right now. Fantastic dude, man. I don't know him personally, but his podcast has gotten me through the coronavirus, has gotten me through me having a job and not having a job and having a job again. As many of you all know, I know even it's not all of you all watching right now. Hopefully you all catch the replay. But that's one of the things I learned too. I get back to replay. Is that sometimes you just gotta just let your feelings flow and let things come out. And that's how I'm gonna get better at this. But something about replay. I can't remember what the replay thing was. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, Joe Rogan, he talked about, getting and airing out, the things you felt were important to you. And just getting them out. I listened to Bill Burr as well. His podcasts are hilarious, man. When he goes away from the mic, says, God damn it, such, blah, blah. But anyway, it's awesome. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Like I said, it's awesome. I can't wait to do it with Scott. Scott, you're my hero. He's my best man at my wedding. He came all the way to Washington Park. Wow, you can hear everything. All right. He came to Washington Park with his Mrs. Abby to come celebrate my birthday, which was fantastic. Shout out to my wife, man. My wife is really, really an integral part of this whole process. I know it sounds a little echoey in here, at least it does to me. But she bought me these like acoustic panels I tried to put up, and some of them are falling down because I have the wrong tape for them. But that'll get better. I do have my little setup here. I got my little spotlights that she got me. I got little Twan. She sewed his feet back on. This little guy right here. Yeah. That's my bobblehead. It looks just like me. Look. But yeah, man, all this stuff like just came together, man. looking at my headshot. I'll get to that later, like I did the other thing, but forgot. But I'm gonna talk on that soon. But so started this year, I started working for the McCormick place, and it was a cool experience. I walked 26 miles in 2 days, which was interesting. I had never done that in my life, running, walking, or crawling. Um, but I worked there starting out the year. In December, I know I said I'm going to start with this year, but I'm going to go a little bit further back. December of last year, I started working at the Walnut Room at Macy's. Um, and it went really well. And they liked me so much that they did invite me to stay, not throughout the year, but to come back for all the big events. And then maybe they make me full time or whatever. So I had that set up. So my plan was this. My plan as an actor, and yes, I do act. I've been on Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Empire, The Chi, South Side. I am a SAG AFTRA actor. I'm part of the union. All of them are speaking roles or whatever the case may be. I've never made it to Denzel status or even almost Denzel status, not even the Antoine Fisher status. But I've made it to going out for an audition and knowing I was going to have a speaking role. Needless to say, and I could never break into voiceovers for some reason. Just this seems like it's not in the cards. I don't know. Maybe this will spark the flame that'll burn down whatever road I'm trying to travel without burning me up in it. But yeah, actor. So what I was trying to do was, and I was doing it, I was getting all these on-call jobs. So the on-call jobs basically with the cruise boats, I got a bartending position there at Spirit of Chicago and the Odyssey. I also was working, like I said, at the Walnut Room. I was working at the Radisson Blue. That was a beautiful job. 2 days to get you $900. That was beautiful. I wish I had known about all this stuff when I was serving back in the day. I really didn't. I didn't know about any of it. I didn't know about the banquets. I know banquets pay so much. I mean, I got so much money from McCormick Place for working that 1 week. It was spectacular. But yeah, man, I had 4 jobs. It was McCormick Place. It was Radisson Blue, Walnut Room. Oh, and the cruises. All right. So I got all those, right? Set them up. And I was like, this is going to be the year I finally get my shit together. And with the acting shit, because I hadn't had headshots. I've been going off the same headshots. I've been going off the same headshots for about 12 years. I think it was 12 years. Yeah. This lady that did photography for Channel 5 or Channel 7 or something, she said she would take my pictures. She took them, and they say black don't crack. I cracked a little bit throughout the years, but those pictures, it held true. So this year in February, I think it was February. So February, I go get my headshots done. It's like $400 or something, or five, or I think it was an extra 100 to get something done that I should have got done on the day, but I didn't. But yeah, this is it right here. Uh-oh, hey, it's 2 of me. So yeah, that's me. That's me. Same guy. I don't know. I can't do the face. But yeah, so I got that headshot done, my resume redone. Started reading a lot. Because I wanted to fine tune my mind. What I mean by that is I started reading to try to read better when I was doing voiceovers and stuff. Cause like sometimes I do voiceovers, I'd be nervous or whatever the case may be, or I say a word wrong, then I'll say 2 words wrong, then it'll be 5 words. Then by the end of it, it'll be 7. And then I try to memorize it and then compartmentalize it and it would all fall apart. So I was like, let me read more so it'll get me back in tune with everything. Which it did. That's how I'm doing what I'm doing right now. It's helped out my vernacular. Sorry about that. But it really did. It really did help, man. Knowledge is power. So after the headshots, and I went to go get a new agent. Yes, big ups to April at Guild Talent. I have been with 2 different talent agencies. Not saying they did anything wrong. They got me on television. They got me doing what I'd always dreamed of doing. But I went to another talent agency. Jesus, tired tongue. Having some more beer, Twan. I went to another talent agency, and I haven't got any work yet. I've got a few bites during COVID, which is pretty cool, but it is what it is. I do understand. It's how the system is working right now. But I got all those jobs, the on-call jobs. So on-call, if you don't know what on-call is if they call you, you don't have to go to work. You can choose when you want to go. So that's how it was with me. I chose when I wanted to go to work. And around that time, it was most of the time. But I did that so that I could go and do these, either play or a film or a commercial whenever I wanted to. Well, things happen. I was making money, a lot of money from restaurants. I sell a nice amount of money. So I had everything set up and I was like, okay, well, if I don't get any roles or get any commercials or anything like that, I'll just continue to work and these jobs are going to pick up and I'm going to start making a lot of money. So I figured that at the end of the year, I probably would have made like $90,000 to $100,000. The same thing that I would have got if I had have done a couple gigs or whatever. Just to balance out everything. That didn't really work out. So the one thing I had going for me were the boats. I think that was the last job I got. And that was guaranteed money. And that was guaranteed to start up like a month later. So I was happy. I mean, everything was going great. And then tragedy struck. Tragedy struck, man. It came on the television. Me and my wife are watching, and they're talking about this virus that's, doing whatever. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but my theory is that conspiracies exist. Does that make sense? So I bought into it. I was almost, hey, babe, we got to buy the toilet paper. We got to buy the whatever. I might, shit too much or something. And it won't be any toilet paper after you dig. And, let's buy this. Let's get that. Let's get more sanitizer. Let's get that. And my wife wasn't buying it. She was like, no, I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't think it's going to be a thing. Seeing that we had never been hit with anything like that. And we'd never seen anything like that since, well, I ain't seen it, but they saw it back in 2000. No, it wasn't 2000 anything. It was 1918. So in 1918, they saw it, right? So I didn't think it was really a thing. But it was really a thing. And it shut down every job that I had. The banquets were about to start booming at McCormick Place and Radisson Blue. The Walnut Room had just invited me back for this like Easter thing. I just got a call from my manager. I got to stop saying too. I had just started working for the cruises. I was in training for that. So everything was like popping. Tragedy strikes. I have no jobs. Everything is closed down. Well, what am I to do? Well, I'm not that kind of guy that wants to collect unemployment. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I mean, some people do it, some people don't. However you wish to go about your business. I'd. Rather not. So I was like, hey, what can I do that I can at least get a job? And for you, I'd say, because there's a lot of people out there that believe in getting jobs, like McDonald's people. Like, you would never get a job at McDonald's. Anybody I know would never get a job at McDonald's, right? That'd be the last whatever for you, because, like, oh, it's $13 an hour. Yeah, but if you stick with it long enough, you could probably make $60,000 to $70,000 as a manager or something. But nobody wants the title. Nobody wants to be talking to a female and be like, oh, yeah, baby, I work at McDonald's as a manager, and watch her walk away, right? So I really don't have that problem. I have a wife, so it is what it is. I'm talking about you numbskulls. But I didn't want to be that guy either, to say, hey, I am such and such as, whatever, flunky, or, have a lower job. Not saying those jobs are bad. But I did see a posting for pharmacy tech. So I was like, all right, let me go do that. I'll do the pharmacy tech thing. That sounds high class and seems like it's going to make a lot of money. No, terrible money. And it's it's one of the worst jobs I've ever had ever. But it pays some bills. And it's tough. It is tough, man, dealing with those people every day. I have a heart, so I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why I'm still doing it. I haven't quit and went to go work at a factory somewhere, because some of those people do need somebody that cares, right? And I think I am somebody that cares a little bit about a lot. That being said, though, it's really hard going from what I thought I was going to make last year to making essentially what I'm making now. But yeah, that was my COVID experience, man. I changed careers. I went from 16 years in the restaurant industry to being a pharmacy tech. So I went from giving people food and causing diabetes to, I guess, trying to heal people of their diabetes. And I was a bartender too, which is kind of cool, because I was a bartender. Now I sell drugs. Yeah, you can't make that up, man. So, but yeah, so just a little bit, and I'm gonna be done with that, because I do want to make sure I don't go too far over on different subjects. But behind me, right there, you see that? Right there. That is a portrait that my buddy Scott, he actually gave me the idea. He gave me the name for the show, Tequila with Twan. Like I said, he'll be a part of this very soon. I just had to get up off my ass and do this, man. Like, I don't know. I had a fear about it. Like, I've been doing stage all my life, like since I was 18, 17, and television and all that shit. And I just could not wrap my mind around doing a podcast. I was like, no, I'm too embarrassed. I don't know. Or I'm unsure. And it's like, motherfucker, just get up there and do it. Anyway, so that thing right there, Scott, he got me this for my wedding present as well. He took little Twan to Italy. He took him to Italy and Europe, and he eventually broke his cheek off or something. He fell off the bar. Twan had a little bit too much tequila, and he fell off a bar, and I think he broke his cheek or something like that. But Yeah, man, he took him everywhere. But that was one of the pictures that he took when he got over there. He was I guess that's where they were staying, and that was the balcony. It was like overlooking the mountains or whatever. It's pretty cool. This right here, maybe I shouldn't have that in the room. I don't know. If it's somebody else's, please let me know. So we were moving in here. I want to bear stuff. And I was just asking around. And this gentleman that he may or may not do drugs said he had a couple things that he could give me. And this was one of them. Luckily, you cannot read what it says underneath the three Walter Paytons. But as you can see, I am a Bears fan, and he gave it to me. And I don't think the place he got it from or his other drug induced friends got it from. I don't think that place still exists. I hope it doesn't. If it does, just let me know. I'll send it back. I mean, it's not really prized. It is awesome to look at from time to time, but I'm not stuck on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's too far away. I would have to like roll over all the way over there. But you'll see that in another episode. It's pretty cool. I should get it. I think I'm gonna get it. Should I get it? Yeah. You know what? I wanted to have a drink of this. It's going to stop me anyway. I don't want to have dared air, which I probably have a couple times, but I want to get this thing. It's pretty cool. So, story behind it. Me and my wife, we get married here in Chicago at Harborside Golf Course. Pretty awesome wedding. I mean, it was fucking phenomenal. All our best friends. If you ever want to see like my friend Tim calls it the best picture ever. Is me and my wife in the rain. We have an umbrella up. She's smiling. I'm whispering sweet nothings or something in her ear. And yeah, we took this picture. It was phenomenal. But that being said, that thing over there, I want to show you. Hold on. I was supposed to drink that on the way over there. Wait. Oh, that was loud. I know it was loud. I'm so sorry. All right, so check this out. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Just like a thing from Los Angeles. So we got married, and then the alderman or the somebody man, he came by and gave us this thing here. It says happiness and prosperity on your wedding day. Yep, that's pretty cool, man. I didn't think that was going to happen, but he came by with his people and gave me that, or gave us that. So, but yeah, man, life this year has been crazy. I play softball. I do play softball. I play for the Diamond Cutters at Washington Park here in Chicago. And that's been a whirlwind. Sundays, I think we've won one game. Yeah. They call me King Kong because I hit the ball really far sometimes when I'm not striking out. Not striking out, but like grounding out or popping the ball high up in the air. But yeah, that's been going well. I started working out. Dude, check this out. I started working out in December. Nope, January. So January, started working out. I went through this boot camp thing. I won't mention the name because whatever. So went through it. I lost 26 pounds. 26. I lost 26 pounds. And me losing 26 pounds didn't mean anything because COVID hit and I gained 32 back. I gained 32 pounds. And then something snapped within me. I think it was like a couple days in me working for the pharmacy. And I started working out again and lost 25 pounds. I think I made it all the way back down. I thought we lost more than 25 pounds. I made it down to like 297. I think that was the lowest. On my wedding day, I was 335. So, yeah, man, lost some weight. So, just stay motivated. Like another Joe goddamn Rogan, man. He's phenomenal, man. He's kept me on my toes, man. Like I said, I don't know the dude, man, but he's a fantastic cat. That is terrible. So I gotta find what a little the box thingies, a sound something. I don't know, the little thing where it just takes away the equalizer. I gotta find that so it can take away like sounds of my beer hitting or get pillows for my beer and my drinks. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Like I hear everything, including this goofy ass echo that's in the room that it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know if I should do any politics for this episode. Maybe I'll say that for next time. So Watchmen was an excellent. See, a lot of people were asleep on the. I gotta stop looking at my mouth. I think that's why you see me looking down. I'm looking at my mouth. I'm looking at my mouth. I'm sorry, not licking, but looking at my mouth. But Watchmen is fantastic. Like if you haven't seen it, see it. It's one of the best shows I've seen. I think sci-fi wise, it was great. Another thing was the Tulsa, Oklahoma thing. We did a play called If We Must Die back in, when was that? That was 2001. We went to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we did this play called If We Must Die about the Tulsa, Oklahoma City race riots. And it was weird because none of us, when we first started, knew about it. Donda West, Kanye's mom, taught us our dialect for the play. And yeah, man, we went in there and we did our thing, man. It was great. But just to see it, come back, and something I knew about that a lot of other people didn't know about, to see it come back and do as well as it did. And for people now to have the knowledge that they do now that they didn't have before about the race riots, especially with the climate right now, man. I'm taping this, a day after the little white boy walked down the street and where he was aired a couple people out or whatever. Also 2 days before, another young man got killed, as far as, the police airing another African-American out. It's too much, man. It hurts. It hurts. It really, really does. There are other ways, man. I mean, tackling the guy, I'm sure one of the policemen played football, tackle him and, I don't know, handcuff him and get him up and whatever. But to kill that man, like that was a lot, man. In front of his kids, it was a lot. I commend the Bucks. I commend the rest of the NBA for taking a stand. So I know some Major League Baseball teams did as well. I don't know which ones. I don't know they did. And I think the MLS, I think Major League Soccer also took a stand when it came to that, man. I watched a couple videos and I was just like, wait a minute. They had a militia of some kind stopping these people from breaking in, I guess, buildings or something. But this kid, the white kid, was a part of the militia, I guess, and his mom had driven him. Now, this is just me speaking off of like the social media platforms that I've seen. I don't know for certain if that's what occurred. What's that white shit? Is that? Oh no, that's my lips. Okay, I'm good. Um, but yeah, the militia was, I guess it was built up or whatever. And they gave the kid a water, and they were thanking all these people for doing what they did. Even though I don't think they really did that much. The people in Wisconsin were just really upset that another African American man got killed at the hands of the police. That's what I saw. That's what I think happened. But I don't know. There's a lot going on right now, man. I don't know where this ends, where it heads. The NBA players were right on point, man. Whoever came up with the idea of the names and the Black Lives Matter and the funding for schools and all the other stuff on the back of the jerseys, phenomenal, man, phenomenal. Because that means that you all have to take a stand. You have to take a stand when things like that happen, man. When the police act out and they do what they do, you all have to take a stand. It's just on the back of your jersey, so you all can't just stand there and let things happen. So kudos, LeBron, Chris Paul, and all the other. Just named George. George, it's not Paul George. George, somebody. You got a weird name. I think he played for the Pacers. Nope, he plays for the Bucks. But that's they said that he led the charge to everybody kind of standing up and doing their thing, man. So hey, I commend you guys, man. Yeah. Fuck Brian Urlacher. Fuck you and your fucking ideals. That's fucking crazy. I mean, we knew you were crazy because you get that fucking side piece of a goddamn hairpiece. The fuck is that? How do you start a hairline back here? If it's gone, it's gone. Let it fucking be. But you start your shit right here and you have an overlay to do this? The fuck is that? You fucking Charlie Chaplin, you fucking weird looking motherfucker. Anyway, and don't you have biracial kids? Don't you understand? Let me stop. But I digress. Yeah, I commend everybody that's even the Black Lives Matter people. I know that I've had and said certain things on Facebook, not in a bad way, but just my opinion about how the hood should be and how it should be different organizations and how we should build different things for the people and teach certain things to the people. And maybe one day soon, I think it will happen. I'll collaborate with some of those guys and let's mingle with ideas with the fraternity I'm a part of and get some stuff done for real, man. I really believe in us as a people and the power that we do possess. So keep fighting the good fight for us, Black Lives Matter, and any other institutions and strong Black groups that are out there, man. I love you guys, man. Just keep us strong, and we'll be behind you 100%. Oh, yeah, man. One thing I'm not sure about is sponsorship. I don't know. Do I have to drink my beer like this? My hand is big enough to cover it, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. And music. That's another thing too. Like I have jazz. Like that was pretty cool. Like start off the thing. I don't know if you all heard it. I can't remember whether I played it into the thing because I was trying to shut something else off. And I didn't do it, I don't believe. I don't know if I did it. And I also got to stop sniffling too. Like I don't have COVID, but I have that like mask for 8 hours. Hey, listen, wear your mask. People, wear your mask. In these stores, people come up in my store every day. I'm behind the counter. They're, oh, I forgot my mask. You didn't forget. You knew you didn't have it on. Then you see everybody else Dress like the Watchmen. Stop. Come on, man. Wear your mask, people. Wear your mask. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with COVID. I know when I play softball, I don't have one on. Nobody else in the park does. I'm not dry snitching. I'm just telling the truth. It just is what it is. But when you going to inside of a store, have your mask on. What is it gonna hurt? Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt you having your mask for 5 to 10 fucking minutes. I have to have mine on for 8 hours. I'm lying. 7.5 hours I have to have mine on because I get a 30-minute break where I get to take my shit off and talk to my damn wife. But other than that, 7 hours and 30 minutes. You having your shit on for 10 minutes ain't gonna hurt. Have your mask on, guys. Just put it on. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. There's kids out there. I heard there's kids getting shit now. I don't know. It's because something called a different thing than the COVID-19. I think it's a mutation of COVID or something like that. But come on, man. Let's protect each other. Because if you got it, you can give it to somebody. If somebody else got it, they can give it to you. Talk about this Karen shit all the time, man. But these are black people coming in my goddamn store, and them motherfuckers ain't got no motherfucking mask on. It's only a few. It's only about 2%. I've gone to a fucking Walmart and when they looted everything, and I had to go out to fucking Joliet Road or Joliet, however you say it. I'm sure somebody corrected, but I had to go all the way the fuck out there to go get cleaning supplies and this and that because it was nowhere out here I can go. And those fucking cocksuckers didn't have on mask either. I mean, if you want to know who a Trump supporter was, you could stare at that motherfucking aisle 7 because he was looking at your ass like this. Like, yeah, I ain't got no fucking mask on. So I don't do the whole confrontation thing, man. I'm 6'5", 300 pounds, man. I don't beat somebody up with no fucking mask on. I just think everybody right now should wear them until this shit is over with, man. Evidently it's real. They said in 1918 this shit lasted for 3 years. We haven't even been through a year yet. So let's play it smart and see what happens, you know? Yeah. So other than that, I'm trying to think of something else that I could talk about. I did get on the subject and I did run away from it of shows to watch. Watchmen is one. I did the what's the little fat motherfucker from Cuba? No, not Cuba. Where's that fucker from? I almost said Nostradamus. No, the chubby dude, man, the motherfucker from not El Chapo, the other dude, the Peru. Was he from Peru? Forget. The dude with the smile, with the, you dig, he had the stuff everywhere and houses and shit. I can't remember. But that dude, that the police killed him or something. It was DEA agents working from America. They had a guy named somebody that worked at something. I don't know. But that, I watched that. That was good. There was another one. What was that? It was we're watching it now. The County Countryside Lemonade. What is it? The Key and Peele. Key or Peele or the short brown skin one. That dude. He produces it. Yeah. It's a black horror show. Well, it's not black, but they had Ku Klux Klan, the motherfucker. They didn't chase people down. They getting hunted by monsters. How can you have monsters and racist white motherfuckers after you? That shit is fucking nuts. What else? What other TV shows? I don't know. Is something else we was watching that we liked? I don't know. There was some. I'm something. I'm Dave. Hi, I'm Dave. That Hi, I'm Dave shit is fucking great too. Everybody should watch that. That's pretty cool, man. The white boy rapping and shit, man. It was a pretty good show. Also Atlanta. I'm not a big like, I don't know. I'm older. I'm like 40. I'm a man. I'm 40. I'm a man. I'm 40. So I don't really watch like the hip hop, the bibbity bop shit that people watch. But Atlanta is the shit. Donald Glover, who I thought was Danny Glover's son forever, but he's not. He's Donald Glover. But yeah, man, that shit is fantastic too, man. I got my wife watching SOA, Sons of Anarchy, right now, which is, I mean, I thought it was fantastic. I only saw like 2 seasons, the last 2 seasons. So it's pretty good. But yeah, man, like I said, I've been trying to stay busy during the COVID season. I started running. That's another reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, man. That running was a motherfucker. I say was because I'm not starting back to next week. It was fucking 90 plus, 95 plus all this fucking week. Fuck that. Mm-mm. So I basically, like I said, I ran 10 miles 2 weeks ago. 10 fucking miles, man. I ran, I think it was like 8.3. I went to a gas station. I was out of it. I was like, fuck this. I had a Gatorade. What? Gatorade is thirst aid for that deep down body thirst. I went and got me a Gatorade and I chugged it. And I had given up. I walked across the street and was like, let me walk back home. Shit. I got across the street to throw the fucking Gatorade bottle inside the fucking trash can and took off again. I felt like I could have run like 4 or 5 more miles, but I dealt with the, what is it? What's the math on that? 1.7. I did 1.7 more miles, man. It was done, but it felt really good, man. Like the running thing, it's going to be a thing, I think, from here on out. My mom was like a walker. She did like 7 miles walking, like super fast. It'd be people running around the park, couldn't catch my mom. So it might be in my jeans or in my legs and my somethings. So hopefully I can keep that up, man. But I also really want to keep this podcast up, man. I'm going to keep on doing my best to keep furnishing this room. I'm going to keep on. Look, this week was brought to you by Cazadores Way. Tequila Blanco with the reindeer. Little story behind this little tequila here. Me and I think it's Fernando. Who I think that's his name. I hope I'm getting it right. Anyway, me and Fernando's birthday was on the same day, August 19th. We were born, I think, different years, but we always celebrated our birthday together. His wife would have us over. And we would drink 5 to 6 bottles of Cazadores on our birthday and be blasted. It was awesome, man. I do love tequila. It's the only liquor I can still drink. I have a whole bottle of cognac my homeboy gave me for my birthday last week. That's going to be there probably to the day I die, hopefully 80 years from now. And it'll be very expensive to someone. But I can't do anything else but tequila. So thus Tequila with Twan. So that's it, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm going to have done 45 minutes, I guess, when I wrap this up. But this was awesome, man. So I'm gonna keep on doing it. Like I said, I have stories up the woo-ha that I can share with everybody, man, about my life, about things that have happened to me, about current events. I'm going to have over people from time to time. I'm going to stop saying, and even though Obama never stopped saying, so the jury is still out on that now that I'm thinking about it. But from the world of Tequila with Twan, this is me and Little Twan, Black Badass. That's from the shot. That was my real fucking name on the shot, Black Badass. But yeah, We'll see you next time. Love you guys. Peace, love, and hair grease.